Hey, beautiful people, it's Rickita. I'm back with another video. So, on this video, I wanted to just tell you guys about 5 credit cards that can help you fix your utilization. Y'all do not understand that utilization is probably the problem that you have. You probably spent way too much money on your credit cards, and now your utilization is so high that it's tanking your credit score and it's tanking it greatly. But once you pay off those credit cards or do the thing I'm going to show you by applying for more credit cards, then you can help even out that utilization or even make it very, very low. Because sometimes you got to think about it. If you only got a $500 credit card or if you only got a $2,000 credit card, and if you was to spend a lot of money on that type of credit card, well, not just that type of credit card, but if you was to spend more than 30%, period, they're going to drop your credit score. So any credit card you have, it don't matter what the limit is, if you guys are spending more than 30%, it's going to very much tank your credit score. I would rather you only have 5% reporting on each of your credit cards to the credit bureau. That would be ideal. But at the same time, some people say, hey, I'm going to do 10%, 20%, and sometimes people stay at that 30%. But anything more than that 30% is really taking your credit score, okay? So that's why I really want you guys to apply for these credit cards. And I don't have many results too. So let me also say that on one of the, like I looked on the Alpheon, the one I'm going to show you here, I looked on their reviews. I seen one person said they got approved for it. But this credit card, you guys, they had 2 of these credit cards, and I was able to get over $10,000 limits on it. And that very much helped with my utilization. So that's why I tell people apply for it. Like, what's going on? If y'all watch this video and y'all know y'all got problems with your utilization, you know it's probably your only problem. Try to see if you can apply for any of these, okay? And come back and let me know exactly what happened. But it's 5 of them I want to show you. I do have a extra bonus one that I do want to show you all, just in case you need an extra idea or an extra place that you guys can go apply for credit. So we talked about the Alpheon. This is the one where I was able to get over $10,000 on, and I got 2 of them. They had that. I don't know if I'm even saying that right, but I had that one, this one here, and then I also had the Vision. They had 2 separate ones, and all you have to do is just call and say, "Hey, can I get an increase?" And imagine, I know one of them for sure was 13,000. But imagine having that on your credit. So if you were to use your other credit cards, it wouldn't hurt so much. You know, it wouldn't hurt your credit so much. So you have the option of applying for this one. You can pre-qualify for this one. You guys have to understand that these credit cards, some of these credit cards, should I say, is with Community Capital Bank and Community Bank, which means that they're probably going to pull Equifax or Experian. And this company right here has a lot of store cards too. Um, so if you guys are able to get approved for any of the credit cards, I was on like the shopping cart trick period in general. So you ever get the Victoria's Secrets Express, if you was ever able to get those credit cards, you didn't mess up with that company, then this company would be great for you because they got a lot of different credit cards that you can get that can help with your utilization. Okay. So you guys definitely pre-qualify for this. Let me know what they say. Also, the Smile Generation. With the Smile Generation, it's the same way. This one, if you want to get dental work done, I see somebody else got approved for the other one for dental work too. But that means that you guys get you guys can get approved for a higher amount with these credit cards, basically. But I want you guys to apply for it. Well, make this be your last option because you have to only apply, but pre-qualify for these credit cards if you really, really need them, okay? Because they help me out a lot. Now, the next one I want to talk about is the Lexus and also the Toyota. These are 2 separate cards, but with these 2, they are giving out higher limits too, in terms of higher than just normal. And then these credit cards, this one is a Visa, and this one is a Visa also. Alpheon, you have to really just only spend it there. Smile Generation, you only have to spend it there. You can't do like any place that Visa is accepted, but you can do it here. Now with these 2, I did have some people saying that they was able to get approved for it. And somebody said they was able to get 10K for that Toyota. but they recently closed after a year for not using it. So if you guys get any of these credit cards, that was another problem that I had too. If you get any of these credit cards, try to find some type of way to spend $100 or something, like spend something on it. Keep using it. Like at least every 6 months. Every 6 months, you use your credit card so that they don't basically get canceled. You don't want your credit cards to get canceled. So make sure you guys use your credit cards once every 6 months. But somebody said they got approved for 10K, so that is really good. The Lexus Pursuits, this person said that they pre-qualified for 2,000. This person said that they was able to get approved for 4,500, and then a wife got 3,500, and that's for the Lexus Pursuits. And then it was one more. Here you go, right here. So you have to apply for Toyota first and then apply for the Lexus, because you can get both. You cannot apply for the Lexus first. So apply for Toyota first, and then you guys can apply for the Lexus so that you can get both of those credit cards. Because people got nice approvals. That's really good. The people that commented on those. So thank you all, whoever commented on that one, for sure, because it's helping all of us out now. So far we went over 4 credit cards. We have the Alpheon, we have the Smile Generation, we got the Lexus, and then we also got the Toyota. And then also, I did not point this out, Community Capital Bank again. Remember, Alpheon is the same company. Okay? So if you can get approved for Alpheon, come on over and try these too. And don't forget, apply for Toyota first. Okay? Now, the next one I want to talk to you guys about is the Lowe's credit card. And I only want to talk about Lowe's because I love my Lowe's credit card. Okay. And I love the high limit that they can give you too. So I definitely suggest that you guys apply for the Lowe's credit card, and you can see if you can pre-qualify for it. That's what's really nice. You can try to see if you can pre-qualify for this credit card without a hard inquiry. Because for the Lexus, Toyota, and a Smile, you cannot do that. So this one is a nice one. You can try right after the Alpheon. Okay. And this one is with Synchrony Bank too. So Synchrony Bank not only had this one, but the bonus one I do want to show you guys is the Care Credit. A lot of people don't understand that Care Credit can give you a high limit. And stop, if you guys have a problem, you like, I don't like none of these credit cards. If that's what's going through your head and you know you got utilization problems, you're looking at this whole thing wrong. You really just want to get these credit cards to help with your utilization. That's it. You're not trying to really use these credit cards like that. That's the benefit of them, because you're not going to use them. You try to keep your utilization, your overall utilization down to keep your credit score up. Okay. So please look at these credit cards differently. If you just like, oh, I just watched the video and now I don't want none of these credit cards. These are only for your utilization. That's it. Just imagine if you was to get approved for extra 40,000 because you apply for these, or even if you got approved for extra 20,000, but you know you only got a few credit cards. You're not really using. It's not, a lot of times it's not that people have a lot of credit cards. It's that they only got 2 or 3, or even 1 or 2, and they're using so much on them. So if you have all these other ones, you can use as much as you want on those, most likely, especially if they're smaller limits, because you don't never have to worry about your utilization too much. They do care about individual utilization, but overall utilization is a thing also. So please look at these differently. Now you can pre-qualify for this. You can just put in some type of category, probably put in a category that you're going to use, and if you were to use it in the future, I will just throw that in, put that in there, and then I'll just click apply. Go through the motions of Care Credit. So at first, when I applied for Care Credit, when I first did Care Credit, I got approved for $1,000. I never used it. I honestly wanted enough money so I can get my breast done. And then I applied for it again later on in life, and then I got approved for 6,000. So I definitely tell people to apply for this, because this can be a great credit card that can help with your utilization. But I hope if you guys are having utilization problems, I hope that you guys take action and get this done. If you guys want to talk to me, definitely go to my website, Rickita.com, and schedule a call. Please make sure that you guys are very serious and like you take action on your end when there's something that you guys need to do. And I'll be happy to help you guys, but schedule a call here on my website, Rickita.com. Just schedule a call. And one more thing I want to tell you all before I leave. When it comes down to utilization, if you can, try to find a Visa or MasterCard that you probably already got maxed out, or maybe it got rewards on it, but it's maxed out, but it got a balance on it. And if you guys find any extra cash that you're not using, or some money you was going to use to just go out to eat with, or whatever you was going to do, just extra cash in general, or even money bills that you were going to spend with cash when you could have used a card, but since your cards is maxed out, you can't use the card, so you're going to spend the cash. If you have bills like that, put that money on the next credit card that's due. And what that's going to do is it's going to help bring down your utilization, and try to make it be a lot of money if you can. And it depends. You got $500 credit card. If you got a lot of money, would be get it down to the 400 mark. Like get at least on that one card, get your utilization down as much as you can on the card that's due the soonest, and that's a Visa or MasterCard. Because with Visa and MasterCard, you can use that anywhere. So as long as it wasn't something you needed for just cash, you'll be fine. You could just swipe that credit card again. But I want you guys to pay down that one credit card, because what's going to happen is, since that's the credit card that's going to report the soonest, hopefully there is due within a week. And once they report in about, I would say about a week and a half, once they actually report to the credit bureaus, your credit score is going to go up some. It might go up a lot depending on how much you paid. And if you guys have extra money, put on the other credit cards too, because sometimes people they'll hoard money, they'll hoard cash, and they'll just let the money sit on their credit cards. And I'm saying people because I used to do this, okay? But you'll let the money sit on your credit cards. But in reality, what you should have did was you should have put that money on your credit cards, so you can never pay interest on it. And I learned that never pay interest on it. And if you want to still kind of hold a balance, should I say hold a balance, just make sure you're paying a statement balance by the due date. But if you got that money just hoarding there, you put that money on your credit cards, your credit score is going to shoot up a lot. Once it shoot up and it go up a lot, I want you then to apply for those credit cards. And that's only if you have that extra money to do that. If you don't, go ahead and just apply for those credit cards right away. But you need to start learning how to rotate your credit cards. That's something that you need to learn how to do. And I think it's I don't even want to say that, because I think it got like a lot of meaning. I was just going to say maybe I should do another video to show y'all like how I rotate my credit cards. I probably should do like a full lesson on that maybe. But let me know if you guys are interested in that. Rotating your credit cards mean that you're no longer ever paying interest on any of your credit cards. It's not that you don't have a balance on them. It's just the point that they're not charging you anymore to use them. Sometimes if you hold a balance on a credit card, they may charge you $100 a month for holding that balance, sometimes even more. That's why when you finally pay your minimum payment, all of that is really going to the credit card company. So rotating your credit cards makes so that you never pay any interest on your credit cards. And at any time you can have low utilization. It's up to you. So definitely let me know if you guys want me to teach about that. But I'm just blabbering on at this point. I'll see you guys in the next video.